welcome back to the Meeple Marathon. Today we're taking a look at DCEASED Gotham City Outbreak. So this is essentially the more retail friendly, smaller box, reduced size version of DCEASED that is coming out later this year. But like CMON did with their Marvel Zombies, where they came out with a smaller box, kind of micro version of that game, they did the same thing here. And of course, it's it's out there in the wild well before the actual DCEASED is hitting shelves, at least in the United States. And yeah, it's a lot cheaper. So we're going to take a look and see what the offering is here. So, and this is also by Spin Masters, so similar to also what CMON has done with some of their Marvel United stuff. Spin Masters is doing the retail version of it, but this essentially should be pretty much the same game. This is a pretty thick rule book, which I'm hoping means there's several scenarios in the back. One thing I did like about this version was the standees for the walkers and the runners and the brutes. It really just doesn't take up nearly as much of a box, and they're already full color, and yeah, it just makes more sense at the end of the day. So here we have the scenarios. Obviously a tutorial one. And then another thing is this only comes with 4 map tiles. So you can see all of these are just going to be some orientation of 4. A standard Zombicide game comes with 6. So these are going to take less time. All right, so we've got 5 here, which I think there was 5 or 6 in the last one. Okay, so we're still going. We're doing pretty good here. So this feels like this is going to have more scenarios at the end of the day, which is good. This one's pretty colorful, looks like. So yeah, I mean, I got this on sale off of Amazon it was already on sale on their Prime Day deals. And, I did not back DCEASED because I felt like I was going to be able to get it cheaper in retail, and that I wasn't that enamored with the people I was going to get in the stretch goals box. So yeah, let's set these off to the side here, and we'll come back to this. I want to dive into these miniatures here. So we actually have equipment cards. So last time, now Batman here has batarangs on his sheet, but you can also maybe pick up batarangs. So that's something new and different. We'll take a look at those here in a little bit. I do like these dice. I mean, they're very simple. There's no like special symbol for even the ones, which it was like a bite symbol in the other one. So I mean, they're getting, they could have done better there. Rings, standees, things, but let's go ahead and take a look at the miniatures here while we got them. So all these light gray ones are going to be our heroes. So we got Batman and was it Batgirl or Batwoman, and Robin. For those of you who I do like the Robin figurine. And who we got here? Oh, so we got a heroic Poison Ivy. That's cool. Because the Marvel version, everybody was definitively a superhero. And I think there's actually more superheroes in this offering. We've got a Harley Quinn. So that's cool. And then who's this? Clayface? Oh no, this is Bane. Okay. So you can play as a good Bane. And so I don't believe, well, I'm pretty sure there's a Batman, but I am pretty sure that at least some of the map tiles are unique to this game. So if you're like a collector of all things, you would want to pick this up so you would have all of the stuff. So we got a zombie Joker. We got a zombie, not quite sure who this is supposed to be. We'll have to look that up. And a zombie Swamp Thing, maybe? No, Swamp Thing's... And a zombie Catwoman. I do know that one. All right. So now let's take a look at some of these cards here. All right, so let's take a look at the cards next. Here are the big cards for the heroes. So we have Batman. We have Batgirl. We have Robin. I mean, we already went through these with the miniatures, but Bane, Poison Ivy, and Harley Quinn. The evil zombie heroes, that's the Huntress, who I'm just not familiar with. And Killer Croc, I just couldn't bring that name to my lips. Catwoman and the Joker. So those are your zombie heroes. These cards are, you know, what you expect with the rushes, you know, the brutes, the runners. So that's the Spawn cards. We've all seen those before. Here are the deceased hero traits. So they've got some ambush cards in there. But similar to the last one here, you can choose to, you know, as an action on your turn, you can gain one of these or gain one for other things. We have the bat signal. So this replaces the Avengers sign that was in the other game, so you can interact with this. It says once per game, spend one action in its zone to turn the bat signal on. All superheroes gain a power and draw one heroic trait. Enemies treat the lit bat signal as a superhero, so it'll draw people away. So you can't throw it, but I like that. And so here we have equipment. There was not equipment in the Marvel Zombies game, which I think people complained about because you were basically just stuck with your heroic power. There's an ambush in here, and then there's these secret mission ones, which is cool. So it looks like everything that these people may have, or maybe if you defeat somebody, you get their, like if you defeat Batman, maybe he drops batarangs. I'm not quite sure how it's going to work, but that was always part of the fun of Zombicide, was upgrading your weapons, finding more weapons, finding like the dual handheld crossbows. You could wield them both at the same time. These are going to be your bystanders. So we got Alfred, the Oracle, James Gordon, Lucius Fox, Harvey, Carmine Falcone. We have an ambush card, and then these other two secret mission cards. So that's all the cards. Let's take a look at the cardboard next. All right, so we've got our standard spawning zones. We've got our doors. Here's the bat signal. Here are the bystanders, and then we're starting to see some of the zombies. Most of this is going to be zombies on here, but here you can see the backside of the bat signal and the doors. I'm guessing the bat signal turns off after you use it. So yeah, here we have you know, walkers, runners, and brutes. They're all the clown theme, which is cool. I like that. I do like the Batman symbol that's going to go on these 4 trackers here. So that's cool. Okay, so not nearly as many zombies as I thought. I forgot about the room tiles here. So this appears to be Wayne Manor, maybe. There's some statues, but then some couches. Fancy looking rugs. So I'm guessing Wayne Manor and then Arkham Asylum on one side here. I do like all the colors though. Or maybe this is Ace Chemical. Yeah, this has definitely got to be Wayne Manor. I feel like these are a little thicker, which is nice. These are just two random buildings. More Wayne Manor. So maybe it is Ace Chemical, because this does not look like Arkham Asylum. And then the Bat Cave, which is cool. And then last but not least, on this side, we have some kind of run-down building with a weird weird route to the top, I guess. Spiral staircase. So not Arkham Asylum, but just some places in downtown Gotham, I guess. But that's it. So not a ton. Like I said, this is going to appeal to several people here. I like what they're doing. I'm just not a huge fan of when they do it. You could be really wanting to get some DCEASED play in before your DCEASED pledge comes in. So you would go and pick this up because you're going to get some slightly different stuff. Or B, you're like me, you did not back the DCEASED campaign, and this is good enough for you, which it will be for right now. The only character that I wish I could add in here, really honestly, is Superman. If there was a Superman hero in this set, I'd be stoked. And honestly, I could go probably buy the Superman figurine on eBay at some point. But this is probably enough for me. I've got plenty of Zombicide in my life. Or you are not a big game collector. You had no intentions of ever going all in, but this is a perfect size and price point for you to have a little Batman-themed Zombicide. Or similar to the first one, you're a collector. You're going to want all of the content, and so you're going to go pick this up. It's a little bonus that you get to play now while you wait. So you really can't go wrong with this one. I just feel like they're really kind of shooting themselves in their foot by releasing this, especially when they release it before the full campaign stuff, because then it's like, why next time would I bother? And that's exactly what I did with DCEASED. I learned that they were coming out with this. I was like, I'm kind of over spending all this money on the all-in pledges. And so here I have this well before everybody else has their copy of DCEASED all in or whatever, and I'm gonna get to start playing. So take that for what you will. But anyways, hopefully this video was instructive for you, so you can know what's inside the box and decide whether you want to purchase this. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Have a great day.